You ain't settled up in 30 days, everything goes to auction.
What's the rule on firearms in this town?
This place will pick you apart if you ain't got one. Did you pull your pistol in this town, mister? You better know how to use it.
Tim McGraw and Faith Hill are married in real life, and they co-star in the prequel to Yellowstone 1883 along with Sam Elliott. Westerns very seldom are realistic. This one makes every attempt to be so.
They're always romanticized, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And then we certainly have a bit of that in there as well. But I think to show the struggle of how hard it was in those days, and how tough people had to be, and some of the decisions that you had to make, whether you didn't know they were right or wrong, you just had to make decisions and move on. Bad guys, good guys, sometimes you can't tell the difference in some of these situations.
It would have been hard enough for men, even somebody like you. I can never not picture being able to cope with it, but for women to have to deal with it, how strong must they have had to be?
We talk about that often on the set, amongst the actors, amongst the crew, amongst everybody that's out there suffering in 106 or 7 or 8 degree weather.
Yeah.
Or like in Montana, where we were out in the middle of nowhere, and you think going into the unknown where nobody's gone before, and you think, how did these people possibly do it?
You put a bunch of men in that extreme situation, and I think it was Tim that said,
oh, it could turn into Lord of the Flies before you know
exactly.
it. Yeah.
What would it have been like for women?
Oh, I can't.
And I'll bet you know somebody who knows.
She's a tough cookie anyway. She's the steel and the backbone of our family.
Well, the fact that we had to wear corsets, that alone sets us apart. God bless the women back then. I don't know how on earth they did it. It's challenging every day to put the entire, all of those things on. And I mean, everyone wore those things back then, every woman, and bending over and cooking and gathering and taking care of kids and riding horses and driving wagons and all those things.
Faith, you know that your husband says that he couldn't have stood it, but he's absolutely sure you could have. Are you really as tough as he insists that you are?
Yeah, I am.
She is.
I'm pretty tough.
Were you at all Western fans as you were growing up?
I would come home after school. Bonanza would be on. I loved watching Bonanza, but Lonesome Dove for me is one of my favorite all-time Westerns, I would have to say.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
sir.
so much. And I love PBS. Oh, so much.
Flicks with Patrick Stoner explores the craft and culture of filmmaking that enhance our communities for television stations and websites around the country.
I'm Patrick Stoner. Watch more interviews by subscribing to WHYY.